what's on your mind right now? I'm standing up here talking to you about some concept you don't even know what I'm talking about so far. And you're probably thinking about a million different things. Right now I'm presenting to you, and at the same time I'm thinking about that Iron Man 3 movie I was watching last night, because that was amazing. But basically, how many of these thoughts that you're thinking of do you really act upon? Do you actually go to the movie you're thinking like you need to watch? Or do you actually go and do your homework that night that you think you can do? Or are you just going to keep procrastinating on it? What's the difference between really acting upon your thoughts and not acting upon them? Do we, as a superior race of the human planet, do we really need to make our mind something better than it already is? We can think smarter, we can obviously do a lot more things than other animals can. But do we really need to make it better? This is where the mind gym plays in. We're going to try and make the mind better, hopefully. Why do we need a mind gym? We need the mind gym to train the mind, to cleanse and control the mind, to learn to observe our thoughts, to guide our mind in the right direction, to filter our thoughts and get rid of attachments, and to be happy or achieve sat-chit-ananda. With these goals in mind, what is inner happiness? Can someone explain to me? Raise your hand. Or speak. Ashaji, what do you think inner happiness is? To you, what is inner happiness?
Happiness is knowing yourself.
Okay. Well, so superficial happiness is different than real happiness, obviously. And basically the end goal of the mind gym is for you to realize and achieve constant inner happiness. Alright. I'm going to pass it on to my other classmates who are going to be talking about the core concepts of the mind gym and how we're going to achieve all the points I just talked about.
Okay, my name is Rishi, and the first step to achieving inner happiness would be yoga. So what that does is, basically it's a form of release for the mind, and it releases stress. So by relaxing the body, yoga can, the mind automatically calms itself down, and thoughts are less frantic. So that in the end, that would lead to inner happiness. Another way to achieve that is by meditation. So meditation slowly helps clear the mind. It lowers your heart rate, and it just clears your thoughts. So by performing pranayama, which is a concentrated breathing exercise, one can stop all thoughts. This, of course, takes time and consistency. So it also relieves stress temporarily by helping one forget about the worries of the day. Meditation allows one to observe their thoughts, as our next.
Hariom, my name is Srinivas, and I will tell you how discipline can help achieve happiness. Discipline of your thoughts allows one to analyze and control each and every thought that goes on in your head. It also allows you to distinguish between the different thoughts, sattvic, tamasic, and rajasic. Tamasic being the bad thoughts, rajasic being the medium thoughts, and sattvic being your pure thoughts. By doing so, you can also choose to rid the mind of evil thoughts.
My name is Rabia, and I'm going to be talking about focus and silence. So focus is a huge, important part of controlling the mind. So when you're focusing, you're aiming your thoughts on one point, one idea, or one object. And when you do this, it helps to promote clarity of thought, and you'll find you'll be more efficient, and you'll be able to help understand your mind and yourself better.
Hariom, I'm Alok, and I'll be talking to you about mental evaluation and reflection. Mental evaluation and reflection result in the proper balance of good and bad thoughts in your mind. It helps one better understand their thoughts and shows one their thoughts in their entirety. Evaluating these thoughts filters the bad thoughts from the good thoughts to allow the mind a chance at bettering itself. Thoughts can be categorized as good, bad, or neutral based on the way you evaluate your thoughts. These methods filter and understand your thoughts that flow through your brain every day. Relaxing helps your mind stay calm and slow down its processes, better allowing mental evaluation and reflection to take place.
Ariel, my name is Anu. I'm going to talk to you about writing and journaling. So, when you write or journal, you're able to control your mind, let out feelings, help overcome troubles, and control intensity in life. Also, you're able to express and observe in order to empty yourself and be able to achieve internal happiness. It's about physically observing your thoughts and being able to manage your thoughts.
Hello, my name is Aparna, and I'll be talking to you about isolation and emotional and mental balance. So, to isolate yourself is to set yourself apart from everything else, detach yourself, and to be alone. And by doing that, you allow yourself to be free from outside interactions, which allows your brain to focus. And by focusing, you get rid of distractions and you get rid of the external environment, which helps you stay calm, reflect on your own thoughts, and kind of, like, as Mocha mentioned earlier, just reflect on yourself and be within your own mind. And by calming yourself down, you can emotionally be balanced and you can help yourself achieve sat-chit-ananda.
Hariom. My name is Rohan, and I'll be talking about satsang and listening. So everything that we've talked about so far is about practically isolation. This is the first explicitly social behavior that is in our mind gym. So satsang is essentially discussing together with people with like-minded opinions. And the major thing that applies to inner happiness is the fact that you're around people that have the same opinions and ideas that you do. It also promotes togetherness, and it promotes listening, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit. It also, and this is the most important thing, is it allows other people to give you advice on how to filter your own thoughts, and it allows you to relax without completely isolating yourself. Listening just calms you down. It's kind of a method to isolate yourself without completely taking yourself out of society. And what listening allows you to do is it allows you to meditate, it allows you to relax yourself, but at the same time, you're still a functioning part of society, and it still allows you to achieve inner happiness.
Hi, I'm Nikita. My topics were cleansing the mind and food for thought. With cleansing the mind at the basis, you want to be physically clean. You want to feel good about yourself. Basically, with your mind, there are many good and bad thoughts that go through your mind. Bad thoughts like jealousy. I'm pretty sure everybody's jealous of someone about something. You'll have jealousy, you'll have maybe sad and depressing thoughts, or just, bad choices. Everybody has different little bad thoughts. What you want to do, you want to try and get all those bad negative thoughts out of your mind as much as you can. That will help you make better choices and have positive thoughts. With food for thought, there are 3 types of foods: sattvic, tamasic, and rajasic. Everybody likes pizza and candy, right? But not many people like veggies, which you really should be eating veggies. They're good for you. Everybody eats junk food all the time thinking, okay, it's gonna help me, it'll give me some energy. It'll give you energy for a little bit, but then after a while you'll be tired and sleepy. You want to eat veggies just so it'll help your mind, you'll think better and make better positive thoughts.
So my name is Jitesh, and I'll be talking about music and prayer. Music is like chanting. It's a bunch of beautiful sounds repeated over and over again. And these beautiful sounds actually help remove excess thoughts and actually help relieve stress. For example, I'm in orchestra, and when I'm practicing my viola, I feel like it's actually a break from my homework. And even though we're required to practice 30 minutes a day, it doesn't really feel like an assignment, because when I come back to my homework afterwards, I feel like I'm actually focusing better on my homework and finishing it faster. Prayer is also like music because it's also repetitive. It requires patience and repetition, and it also helps focus on God while also filtering your thoughts, because when you're focusing on God, you're letting other thoughts pass by you and letting you choose which ones you want to focus on.
I'm Archit. So my friends have talked about focus, meditation, silencing your surroundings, mental evaluation, and staying calm, and other things around that matter. My question to you is, how do you easily do these things? How do you meditate? Does this not take practice? Does it not take practice, Robbie? Meditation? Okay. Don't you learn to meditate? Do you learn to sleep? Who taught you how to sleep, Robbie? Nobody should have taught you how to sleep. Okay. What is a power nap? Mira, what is a power nap? What do you think a power nap is? Just sleep? Yeah, so how long do you sleep for? No, you sleep for about 15 to 20 minutes, a power nap. That's a power nap. So around 3:30 to 4:30, when everyone is tired on a weekday, you wanna go to sleep. And so a power nap should be your solution. How many of you are right-handed? Raise your hand if you're right-handed. Fantastic. When you're right-handed, the left side of your brain is dominant. And when you sleep, studies have shown that the left side of your brain is sleeping while the right side of your brain is active. So this shows that when you're taking a power nap, you're resting the side of your brain that has been active the whole day. And what else? This also helps you think straight. When you've taken a power nap, when you come out of a power nap, you're thinking more straight. The person who made the periodic table of elements, he thought of his organization of the periodic table when he was taking a nap. There you go. And this is an easy and tangible way to literally do all of the above, almost all of the above that we've talked about. So concentration, breathing, and this is unconscious meditation and contemplation. All of the effects that my classmates have talked about can mostly come out of power nap. Thank you. And Pangjanka will come and talk to you.
So these are some pretty deep concepts that 10th graders have presented to you guys. I hope you take them with you. Go build your own mind gym in your own homes or somewhere else. If you have questions for these guys, they have come up with these concepts over the last couple of months. We've discussed them in class. We've talked about this in class. They're more than happy to take questions and answer them. So if the audience has questions, this is a good time to quiz them. Yes, ma'am.
I recommend that the starting point be to your younger peers, the ones that are in elementary or middle school. I wish they were in the room. You did a great job.
I mean, like younger children have different minds because their psychological development isn't like ours as elder children and parents and stuff. But like when we were younger, we all had different things that made us happy. And even though little kids aren't as aware of stress or things in their external world, they can still be worried about things. And I mean, they wouldn't be as deep to follow these techniques. So I would just suggest for your young ones out there, have them watch some TV show that they like, distract them from their parents.
I would say get your kids in the habit of doing pranayama, like I said. Which is a concentrated breathing exercise. Once they get in the habit, it won't be so hard for them to do it regularly in the future. So
They can do pranayama while watching TV.